Hello, good morning, my Maple Leaf fans. Welcome to the post-game show. After the 4-2 loss to the Boston Bruins, I'm now going to take you live to the post-game. This is number game 4 is Saturday at 7 p.m.
Why?
What did you see as the difference tonight?
Just small lapses. I think after we tie the game, um, giving one right back is tough. Just a momentary thing, and it's just a matter of once you take your eye off the ball. Um, they're able to capitalize, and that's the difference. Not just that play. Sorry, I should clarify. It's not just that play. It was PK at the early on in the period. You give one up, like you got to be more dialed than that. And then times early in the game, I was on the ice where they get chances going the other way, and it's just those momentary lapses. You just have to be more dialed.
What can the power play do to break through moving forward?
I mean, I think we're doing an okay job. The puck's not going in, which is frustrating, but there's chances coming. We're trying to focus on our structure, and I think our entries have been good. We're trying to get pucks to the net, trying to create rebounds in traffic, and again, obviously it's all about results, but there's stuff going on around there that's good, and it's just a matter of getting that puck across the line.
Morgan, is there a key to generating more 5-on-5 offensively?
I don't know if there's a key to it. I think just playing within structure. On a night like tonight, I thought both teams didn't really have a ton going on, and I think that's just kind of playoff hockey at times. You want to be structured defensively. Obviously, they're doing a good job defensively and in the neutral zone, trying to clog it up, and we're trying to do the same. So I think you just got to capitalize on your chances. I don't think there's going to be an abundance of O-zone time where you're rolling around and really controlling the play. Both teams are going back and forth and playing hard and trying to be responsible defensively.
How important is a player like Tyler Bertuzzi in a series like this where you need those greasy goals?
Everybody's important. There's no one player that's more important than the next. Everyone's out there trying to contribute, and I think sometimes players this time of year have a tendency to step outside of themselves and do a little bit of extra. And over the course of a series or a playoff run, you need everybody to kind of take that on and do that. And with Bert, he seems to enjoy these intense games that can be physical, and it's great to see. But again, it's on everybody to rise to the occasion and play that way.
What's the challenge of playing a guy like Brad Marchand, who's an expert in the dark arts of playoff hockey?
I don't know if there's challenges. He's a good player. He competes, and that's about the extent of it. There's lots of guys over there that are competitors and good players. So there's not one guy over there that we're talking about any more than the rest.
What do you see as the difference this one tonight?
Obviously we got to get a kill there at the end there. Start of the third, sorry. Just unfortunate being in the wrong spot. Trying to just find ways out, just kind of being on the wrong side of it. But just handling momentum swings better. I thought we did a pretty good job of it throughout the game, but also just getting our game going north a little bit better than what we did tonight.
What do you see from the power play right now, Mitch?
We're getting our looks. I think we really are. I think we've done a pretty good job of entering. It's just staying confident in it, knowing that we have the people in here to make it successful. We're talking here how to try to make it better, try to just relieve pressure a little better and support each other a little better. So that's what we'll do over these next 2 days, try to figure out how we can just be better and help our team win a little bit more.
When the penalty kill is at its best, what is it doing? What do you have to get back to?
I think just pressure on pucks, a lot of talk around the zone, just letting each other know where people are, where we want the puck to go, where guys are that are available to get clears. I think we've shown obviously the last couple of weeks that when we're at our best, we're one of the best at it. Just make sure we do it every single time. And I mean, I think sometimes the bounces aren't going to go your way, but it's just staying confident with it and knowing that you will get it done.
Do you see any benefit in having an extra day before the next game, just for the team to get a bit healthier and regroup?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's how you got to look at it. So, that's what we'll look at it as. It's just regrouping here. Hopefully some guys can feel a little better and get back out there with us on Saturday, and just take it as a day away from the rink and just kind of relax and be ready to go back to work on Friday, and then obviously Saturday.
What positives can you guys take from some of the defensive stuff you're doing against the Bruins at even strength?
Well, I think we've done a good job of pressuring in our D zone on pucks on walls, making it hard to get pucks off the wall for them. But obviously, we gave them 1 or 2 chances there in the slot, and they make good on them. So just got to get back to closing that down, being tight with one another, and being out of our zone quickly.
Matthew, what was the difference in your mind tonight?
I think we didn't handle the momentum pretty well. I think going into the last period there, we just gave up a goal, right off the kill, and that just ruined our momentum. So I didn't think we played well at the start of periods.
How do you guys stop Brad Marchand?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously wants to get under our skin and influence the refs. So I think we just got to be composed and not kind of get into that and just play hard and make them least effective.
You've taken a few big hits. How have you found the physicality in this series?
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, I expect it to be physical. I think on both sides, I think we've been tossing some big hits, and I think it kind of opens the game up for us. So I think we're going to establish the physicality and then try to be the first ones to kind of create the momentum there.
What positives can you take away from this game to build on heading into your first?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's bits and parts that we played very well. I think we got to the paint well and got some shots on net, and I think our special teams, I think we created a lot of opportunities. I think we just didn't capitalize, but there's going to be things that we can work on. But I think it was a good effort, but I think we just need a 60 minutes there.
What's pass from Mitch to you? There's a testament to keeping your stick on the ice. Is it on any time?
Yeah, I mean, whenever I look at him, he's got his eyes up and he's capable of making those plays. So it's just my job to find an opening and be around the net when he can make the play.
What's the key to getting the penalty kill on track?
I think just pressure, staying with our system, finding good areas to pressure, and then obviously I think limit their chances on that. I think that they got a lot of pucks off the yellow into the middle ice, and I think we can't allow that to happen. I think we got to stay composed and get clears.
What do you see as the difference tonight?
I'm not sure, honestly. Obviously it was a close hockey game. It was a 1-goal game until the very end. We just weren't at our best through 60.
What was your perspective on the sequence with Brad leading break when Frederick scored?
Yeah, I mean, that stuff's going to happen with anyone, so it's just normal.
Playing with him, playing against him, what did you learn about Brad Marchand?
I mean, he's a great player. It's what he does. He's been doing for a long time, so I don't expect it to stop.
What's the key to get the power play going from Tyler?
Yeah, we actually had some good looks tonight. We weren't able to really sustain in-zone possession, but we had some good looks. I missed a chance in front that should have went in. So we'll just watch the video and try and get better.
How important is it to get to the middle of the ice in the offensive zone in a playoff series?
Yeah, definitely. Trying to get pucks on net and trying to converge on the net and try to get those secondary opportunities.
What was your sense of your line tonight?
We were so-so.
What's your sense of the group? Going to a day off, I guess, kind of reset.
Yeah, I mean, we just can't lose our confidence. It's 2-1. It's best of 7. We have 2 days in between games here, and rest up and get ready.
You said you guys were so-so the line. Did they adjust to you, or is there anything you can do better moving forward?
I mean, we played all right. Offensively, we're making some plays, playing simple. We still got to be a little bit better defensively. after tying it, but you can't let a goal in after that.
What makes Swayman so difficult to beat in goalless scrums?
Yeah, I mean he's a really good goalie. He sees the puck well, and he competes all around the net.
Sheldon, where did things go wrong as far as you're concerned tonight?
Well, there's a few things. Obviously, again, there's just little mistakes at very important times that end up in our net. But in general, I just didn't think we got to our game nearly as much tonight as we did in the others. Credit to Boston, played hard, made it hard to get to the neutral zone. I didn't think we did enough to manage through that.
Sheldon, when you look at the impact of Brad Marchand tonight, whether it's on the score sheet or off the score sheet as well, just getting under guys' skin, what do you do to contain him going forward?
Well, you gotta play through it. You gotta recognize, he's a world-class player, both in ability and in how he plays. I mean, the gamesmanship and everything. It's world-class, and he's been in the league long enough, as you can see. He gets calls. It's unbelievable, actually. How it goes. But we got to play through that. You got to play through that stuff. I don't think there's another player in this series that gets away with taking out Bertuzzi's legs the way that he does. There's not one other player in the series that gets away with that, but he does. Because, it's an art, and he's elite at it. So we have to manage our way through that, avoid putting ourselves in situations where he can put us in those spots. And then as far as this game, I think we've managed that pretty well for the most part. Obviously tonight we make him a stake at a key time that allows him to get the winner.
Sean, what adjustments do you make offensively? I know it's a simple thing to say, but what do you have to do in the next 72 hours here, and then how does that extend to the power play, do you think?
Well, power play is a big part of it, right? I mean, it's, we get to 2 tonight. Power plays needs to get you 1, to get you to 3, if not 4, and then it's a good night offensively in the playoffs against an elite defensive team like they are, and with the type of the game that it is. So, that's a big part of it. Power play's got to find ways to get one. I thought power play was all right tonight. We had some good looks and tight around the net that we didn't make good on. But we got to find a way to get those in, and then at the same time, obviously, need to kill. So, special teams again, major factor in the game tonight.
Sheldon, on the penalty kill, what can you guys do better to tighten up?
Well, it's we just got to do a better job of the details. If you break down each goal, each goal we've given up is a different mistake at a different timing. Today, we're sealing the wall, we lose a battle, and we get beat 3-on-1 coming off the wall. Can't happen. So little details inside of that like I say, it hasn't been the same thing. It's been different things that have led to goals against, but we got to find a way through that.
Sheldon, with some of the health situations you guys are managing, do you see a benefit in an extra day before the next game?
Yeah, for sure. Not just guys who aren't playing, but some of the guys who are playing. Some guys give us a lot here today, and have given us a lot through this series that can absolutely benefit from a day off, and some of the things they've been going through. But it's going to benefit Boston as well. So that's the beauty of the playoffs. The schedule is the same for everyone. But coming off a loss gives us a chance for sure to take a breath, regroup. It's been a lot of hockey here for us, since we left to go out on the road to finish the regular season till now. It's been a lot of hockey for our guys, and we've played hard. At times we've played well. Today, not well enough to get the win.